Yes, dear designers, our central focus for today's tutorial will be on this child's dedication card. It's an invitation. So let's begin. Pay special attention to the texts, the alignment, the image placement, and every other thing I will be talking about in the course of this session. So here we go. We have our elements, the baby, the glowing cross, the flare, circle flare, and our texts. Alright, there are about 3 to 4 fonts here, so I want you to please pay attention. Okay? Right. First thing I got was to place the baby strategically. And this I already have the idea in my head. For some of you always asking me where your inspirations are always, where are my inspirations always popping out from, this here and there, all those questions that I may not really be available to answer you at that very moment. So this came up in my head, something like this just came up. I said, like, okay, let me just put the baby by the left, and then every other thing will come to what? The right. Okay? And as I keep designing, more and more ideas kept popping. So this is the baby, alright? Then the next is our text. You drop, alright, you enlarge, not too much, not too little, okay? Ctrl K to break apart. You've broken the text apart, and then you reduce the church, alright, near the same length as the Eden itself, and then you enlarge a little, okay? My color palettes are below, so it's like a golden yellow, alright? A dark yellow, as you can see, a dark yellow with an outline. So you right click on your gray line, right click, go to your outline dialog, and you choose your line. So you go to your outline dialog, and here you choose your line. It will be like 3 points behind scale, behind fill scale with image. Okay, alright, something like this. Then you move up, don't let them touch each other. Okay, this is Eden. Alright, then the first thing on the top is to pay attention to the alignment. Like I said earlier, it is a right alignment. All the texts flow to the to the right. I have my box here with the same property, the same property as this. Then you send to the front of this background. Okay, alright, then you centralize your texts, make sure they fall well. Eden goes to church. I came up with so many ideas, blah 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 blah. Sometimes I fitted it here, maybe like gave it a Montserrat font, something like this. Started by doing something like this initially. Maybe say with black, and at the end of the day I discovered the spaces somehow the team doesn't really agree creatively. It's still okay, it's still fine, but something just came up and I decided to place it like this. Hope you are following. Alright, we have our glowing cross. It's a church, so I decided to put the church. How did I come across this cross in the first place? It appeared like this in the first place, just like this, with a black background. Then take your transparency, go to your transparency tool and give it an add option, Core 17. Select add, and all of a sudden the black background will disappear, leaving you with this transparent cross, which I placed somewhere around here. Okay, hope you're following. Alright, join the family of blah 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 blah. It then goes to church, blah 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 blah. Then okay, fine. Then come witness the dedication of to the right alignment. color black. Draw your box, place this text under. Initially it was like this without the yellow box. It's still okay, it's still presentable. I decided to what? Make it more creative and more presentable. Alright, before I later added the what? Name, blah 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 blah. I can decide to also present it what? Like this. It depends on your what? Creative approach. Anyhow you like it, you make it. Just make sure it's presentable at the end of the day. Alright, then you reduce. Don't forget right alignment. Okay, you can decide to power clip this image. Power clip. Hold the alternate, select it, click and select, then you what? You move. Okay, I believe you are following. I believe you are getting it. Alright, then there's a flare on the head of the baby. One of my tricks when I design. You see those lights, those blends, and you keep asking me questions. Now let's go. This is it. This is what I do. Initially it's like this with a black background. Alright, I'm going to decide to fade the edges. Fade, or I leave it like that. Especially on a white background, I leave it like that. Something like this. I decide to enlarge it to appear like this. Then on the same transparency menu, you go and then select what? Either add or your screen effect. Sometimes overlay works. You can see. So it depends on what you are really trying to arrive at. Overlay also works, but screen, I prefer screen in this regard, in this manner. So you adjust your transparency level. Or you go to addition. Add is also what? Okay. But let's go with the what? The screen. Okay. Then you place. Don't let it be too much. Don't let it be too little. So you what? Aha. You can see now. Alright. Control B. Better contrast and intensity. Work on the image. Make it pop. Don't let it be too much. No. It's becoming a ghost. Alright. Let's drop it. Reduce your contrast and what? Okay. You can see. Alright. Part 1 just ended. Stay glued for part 2. Thank you.